Visit tcgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Over a week since I last time uploaded the video. I was a little bit busy and I couldn't make a new video. And finally, for today, I just recently built up this deck. I'm trying to play a little bit Lucario with Buzzwole and Diancie, featuring also Lycanroc. Interesting deck list, to be honest. Really, it is. It's definitely not going to be top tier competitive deck in my opinion, but it's a pretty interesting deck idea as well. I mean, in my opinion, it's much better to play probably Lucario with something like Zoroark. Probably is going to be much more consistent, but this version of the deck actually has answer to pretty much a lot of questions. First of all, let's just take a closer look to Lucario-GX. Aura Strike for a 120 if this Pokemon has just been evolved this turn. So that means that we can go for 120 base. If we have the Diancie on the bench, we can increase that damage for 20 more, so we can go for like 140. Being able to go for 140 will not be enough for one hit knockout against pretty much nothing. But if we also have choice bet in addition to that, we can increase that damage for 30 more damage. So theoretically speaking, we can go for 170. When you can hit for 170, you can go for one hit knockout against something like a Tapu Lele. But what about 180 HP Pokemons? How to knock them out? Well, for that answer, for that question, I actually have a very interesting answer. It's a Shrine of Punishment. So mainly those 180 HP Pokemon are going to be GX anyways, so theoretically speaking, we can somehow try to, go with a Shrine of Punishment, force your opponent to take extra damage, and then you can hit for 170. So theoretically with Shrine of Punishment, for just one turn, you can one-hit knock out Rayquaza GX. For two turns, you can one-hit knock out Buzzwole GX. For a couple more turns, you can just cause a lot of problem to your opponent. When in the early game, you can just apply some pressure with the Buzzwole and Sledgehammer. So in my opinion, it can definitely work. On the other side of the on the field, you can also play with the Lycanroc, Dangerous Rogue GX. You can use Bloodthirsty Eyes, and you can just try to set up knockouts in the case if you need them. So yeah, especially with the Lycanroc Bloodthirsty Eye. And that's pretty much it. I also decided to play one Oranguru in this list with the Instruct, just because this deck can, burn hand quickly. It's not that it's necessary because there is no more N, but still, in my opinion, if we go low on the hand, we can always, draw some extra resources. 17 Pokemons, so starting with Oranguru, moving on to some other Pokemons, we're going to find two Buzzwoles, one Diancie, of course, four copies of Riolu with Detect, and three Lucario-GXs as our main attacker, two Rockruffs and two Lycanrocs, featuring two copies of Tapu Lele. Even maybe thinking about, you can even consider running maybe even three Tapu Lele without Oranguru, adding maybe extra Acerola so you can have three or four of them. I just decided to give, a high range of supporter cards and also one tag as a Pal Pad so I can have just, more options available at the time. So there's also one energy recycle system. So with that card, we can recycle energy from our discard pile, or we can simply, just recycle three energies in the deck to enhance hammers. Not really necessary, but in some matchups, it can definitely help, especially against those annoying rainbow energies, double course energies, unit energies, and stuff like that, Field blower times one, so we can just blow some of our opponent tool cards. Pal Pad, of course, Rescue Stretcher. There's four Ultra Balls and two Brooklet Hills for the setup. Two Shrine of Punishment for extra damage. Speaking about supporter cards, we're gonna find two Acerolas, two Copycats for the draw, obviously, four Cynthias, three Guzmas, couple Judges, actually two of them, four Tate Liza because it's a very good draw supporter in my opinion. Four Choice Bands, one Beast Energy, and seven regular Fighting Energy cards. Obviously, you can improve a little bit this deck list just by simply removing those enhanced hammers, so you can have much more options available simply by just attacking those Acerola cards. Sometimes our opponent might not be able to attack us, so maybe even consider attacking some of the Ramp of Energy might not be that bad, just because then you can have 10 damage counters and then you can force yourself to, take damage in order to play Acerola so you can scoop active Lucario and set another one. But the reason why I didn't want to attack Rainbow of Energies is simply because I just decided to attack Shrine of Punishment. In my opinion, it's just going to work much better anyways. So yeah, let's do some game tests so you can see how this deck will work in action. So see you in the game. Okay, so playing with my Lucario build that I just showed recently in the intro. And for now, I'm not sure against what type of the deck I'm going to play. Probably maybe some sort of Buzzwole. Maybe Buzzwole Carpador deck with Oranguru. Who knows? It's possible. Double Chorus Energy. What is going on here? Zora-GX. Okay, makes sense. So you really want to retreat your heavy retreat Oranguru in the active position. 2 retreat cost. Yeah, I should say 3 and 4 should be heavy retreat cost, but 2 is not that big in my opinion. It's a middle retreat cost. 1 is good, because with a skateboard you can just retreat for free. Okay, looks like in this situation I'm not going to put my Shrine of Punishment in play. I'm actually also going to stay in the active position with this Tapu Lele. Don't want to take a risk with the knockout. Not looking forward to play either Ultra Ball, and not even looking forward to play my Shrine of Punishment, at least not for now. For me, in this matchup, it's not going to be hard to beat Zoroark, just because I can one-hit knockout Zoroark easily. But Golisopod might make little problems to me. The good thing is that my opponent discarded first Acerola in play. It's very important, but still he can use it back with resource management. So I missed turn for attack, so he can use resource management, recover some of the cards from the discard pile. It might be 2 Ultra Balls and Acerola, maybe Acerola Cynthia and Buzzwole. So he decided to go with the Choice Band instead. Alright, time for the Shrine of Punishment, I guess. Might be. Well, I know that I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to grab myself instant knockout against that Zoroark. Really want to put some heavy pressure to my opponent. Also will discard that Shrine of Punishment, at least for now. Do I have my Oranguru? No, I don't. It's priced. But never mind, I might be able to draw that Oranguru right now after I took the knockout. So, Aura Strike, 240. More than enough for the one-hit knockout against weak Zoroark. So, there's a Oranguru. And in hand, ooh, what a nice draw that was. Enhanced Hammer and Oranguru, so I can disrupt my opponent DCE from the bench. So for now, he's more than safe. I'm not going to be able to take another one-hit knockout. But playing Shrine of Punishment wouldn't be that bad as well. I like the fact that I also have Enhanced Hammer available. I might be able at least to hit for maybe... well, in certain situation, with Choice Band and Energy and Diancie, I can go for 160 against Zoroark, which is not bad at all. Or at least I can one-hit knock it as a roll. Ooh, look at this, there's a Guzma for my Rockruff. He also plays Garbodor. Very rainbow deck for my opponent's side of the field. So another resource management. He can grab pretty much anything. He decided to go for double Zoroark and Garbodor. So let's go aggressive here. Let's try to get something with that Instruct. At least energy so I can retreat and hit for 60. That's going to be more than enough. Okay, no sign of the energy, but there's energy recycle system, which allows me to take that energy from my discard pile back into my hand. And with that being said, I can just simply pay 1 retreat cost and hit my opponent Oranguru for 60. Not enough, not even close for the knockout, but 2-hit knockout should be fine. There are not too many item cards in my discard pile as well, only 3 of them, so Garbodor is not even close to 1-hit knockout my Lucario. The best thing he can do, maybe let's try to calculate with the choice band, he can go for like 180. 180 not gonna be enough, not at all. Maybe if he surprised me with Kukui, he can pull up 10 more damage counters, but 20 more, but still he's going to be short for 10. Shrine of Punishment? Yeah, theoretically. Anyways, what he can do? He just get himself a trade, and there's a Rainbow Energy for that Trubbish, so he's trying to prepare that Trubbish for the next turn. I think I'm looking forward to go at least for the prize right now against Zorua. It's worth much more than Oranguru in my opinion. There's the energy card, which is definitely going to go to my Rockruff, just because I can use my powerful Lycanroc. Down to 3 prize cards. Alright. Not bad, not bad. So far, so good. There's the Zork for my opponent. What he can do, I really don't know, but I know that he can't knock out my Lucario just because I have 3 item cards in my discard pile. And the biggest issues for my opponent is the fact that he needs a lot of resources there to do something. So there is the Pal Pad. I don't know what is the last card in my opponent's hand, but at least he can trade for 2 more cards in the worst possible scenario, which will happen. So he didn't want to take the risk putting that Oranguru in the front just because I can knock him out, and then with my Lycanroc I can finish the game simply. Oh, there's a Guzma for Oranguru, as expected. So there is... Oh, if I was my opponent, I would probably just go with a Stomp Off. Maybe not. Anyways, my friends, we need to find a way somehow to get out of this position. So theoretically, maybe with Instruct, we can do something like a Guzma. Nope, but at least there's a Diancie, and I'm gonna play my Cynthia. So what do we can get here? Shrine of Punishment sounds like a pretty good idea. In my opinion, more like not a good idea. I simply cannot play any item card here, so for next turn I have Tate Liza. That's gonna be perfectly fine. What about... Yeah, that's it. I'm passing my turn. Next turn I can one-hit Nugget Zork on the bench and Judge. Ooh, or maybe not. What a nice top deck. So he just top deck himself a Judge. Can he get... Yeah, right now with a trade he can find potentially Garbodor, but even with the Garbodor he's not going to be able to do crazy damage. I guess we can Judge back. Or we can Cynthia. There's plenty of options available. I just need to remove my Oranguru somehow. I think in this case I'm just gonna go with a Copycat. I'm gonna keep that. Ooh, nice. That was the card I was looking for. Enhance Hammer. Why not? Tate Liza available. Let's just go with another energy for Lucario in this case. And we're good for now. For the next turn, I'm going to be able to... Oh, only treat 4 item cards right now, so that's like 160. There's a trade. I'm very scared about losing my Rockruff. Hopefully that's not going to happen because I have theoretically switch Guzma play in my hand and also instruct for a couple more cards. There's a double course energy, so we're probably gonna see a 40 damage attack from the Tapu Lele, but probably that's just gonna be it. So that was one Cynthia, refreshed hand for 6. There's Golisopet as well. Golisopet can theoretically hit for the one-hit nugget against my Lycanroc. I still don't see a single. Okay, so right now 5 item cards in my discard pile, but still I'm just fine. I'm in a much better position than my opponent really is. So this should be one Tate and Liza play, where I'm going to switch my active Pokemon with one of my banished Pokemons. And I think I'm just going to grab that Rockruff, put my Lycanroc in play, because with the Lycanroc we can use that Bloodthirsty Eyes and easily go for the knockout against Zoroark with that GX attack. I can still get Instruct for 1. And there's a Pal Pad as well, so I guess I can play it, but I'm not gonna do it, just because if I do it, I'm gonna give my opponent more options to get more damage counters available. So there we go. That's the knockout against the Zoroark, which means that my opponent cannot draw extra cards anymore, but he can one-hit knockout my Lycanroc with his Golisopet, which was actually part of the plan, because we can one-hit knockout something from our opponent bench with our Buzzwole. We just need to get that. We basically just need to get that Guzma somehow. How many item cards do we have in the discard pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So 100 damage my opponent is capable to do right now. Alright, so how many energies? Oh, plenty of them. Alright, it's a risky. It's a risky for sure, so it's a very risky play. We're just gonna put that Riolu in the front. I can get myself Tapu Lele. Oh, damn it, but I need energy cards somehow. Oh no. I put that Buzzwole on the bench. Oh, what a mistake that was. Yeah, right now I guess it's just too late. I should just get myself Tapu Lele for Guzma for the week 3, but misclick happened. Yeah, let's see if I even had a Tapu Lele in my deck. Yes, I did. And there was also Guzma. And I only have 1 energy card. So theoretically speaking, it's going to be nightmare to get that energy. But still, we're going to play Cynthia and Instruct, hopefully to get that energy. Still no sign of it. My opponent hand is a huge one right now. He probably have answer right here, right now. So we're just going to go with the Shrine of Punishment play. And obviously one Aura Strike for 120, and for the next turn I'm just gonna try to find a way somehow to take a week 3 against my opponent. So I'm gonna have pretty much Tapu Lele for the knockout against his Oranguru. Hopefully I'm not gonna do the same mistake once again. So if he have Acerola, obviously he's just gonna scoop. No, there's a judge play, so still it's a close game. Still it's a very close game. Still, I'm gonna need only 1 energy card, and I only have 1 remaining energy card card left. So the knockout is real. Trash Lunch for the knockout, so I'm gonna need that Beast Energy somehow. Or at least, or maybe not, so I can hit for like, this attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on Lucario, so I can hit for 60. Yeah, okay. Top deck Ultra Ball. Are you serious right now? Oh my goodness. Yeah, anyways. How many energies do I have? A single one. So there's just literally only one thing I can do. I can just grab that Buzzwole, put him on the bench. So I can hit for 60 and Diancie 80. That's just not enough. So I can lose this game literally if I don't get energy card. Still no sign of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in my opponent's hand. So time for the copycat. And there's a Beast Energy for the week 3. Alright, so hopefully my opponent will not be angry. But I had week 3 in my hand, but I just misclicked that Ultra Ball. I just misclicked before Ultra Ball for Tapu Lele, where I just put accidentally that Buzzwole on the bench. Almost cost me the game, but at the end, at least, it was much more dramatic finish. So yeah, interesting deck. There's a way to play with it. It's not that bad in my opinion. It just needs to be tweaked a little bit. Let's just take a close look to my opponent deck list. 2 Trebushes, 2 Garbodors, obviously Trash Lands, 2 1-Whimper Golisop, but also 1 Tapu Koko, Kartana, Tapu Lele, Buzzwole, plenty of different attackers. 4 Ultra Balls, multi-switch, pretty like that idea. Enhanced Hammers, Max Potions, Nazballs, Acrobikes, Pal Pads, Rescue Stretchers, Field Blowers, Switches. 1 Acerola, 1 Mellow, 2 Guzmas, 3 Cynthios, 1 Judge, 2 Judges, 3 Choice Bands, and 4 Double Cores and 4 Rainbow Energies. Very, very interesting deck list from my opponent's side as well. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. We'll see you next time. So have a nice day and goodbye.